What's poppin' people, SSJAipom here with a remastered comic reference for future Trunks. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta was requested in the previous video, so we'll go over him next, and Final Form Frieza is the character coming after him. If you'd like to see outdated videos for any other characters, they're all available on the channel right now, and they will be updated in the future. We're going over the easy to replicate combo strings, basic cancels, transformation details, and a recommended preset for competitive play for picking up the character. If any of my friends have done extensive guides for picking up the character, hang around to the very end for a link to their video. You know, this is what we do here. Trunks is easily one of the most popular characters in Dragon Ball's history, and even though it seemed like future Trunks would be gone forever, like forever ever, he returned in Dragon Ball Super. Here in Xenoverse, he's still a pretty popular character, and he's got a couple of neat redeeming qualities, and the most glaring quality actually is the damage output that he has. This character hits kinda hard. Trunks is actually a very straightforward character with a fast back attack and a very to the point set of combo strings. He doesn't have cinematic combos that require him to teleport around, and he even has some heavy knockdowns in his string, so that's always going to be a thing when you pick up Trunks. You'll notice that a majority of the things that he does will launch the enemy upward, and if you didn't know, at ceilings, launch attacks behave a lot like stuns, so you can do a bunch of neat things at the ceiling of the map using Trunks, no matter what map it is, as long as it has a roof over the characters' heads. This is kind of weird to say though, because Trunks has all this utility and practicality up close, but he doesn't have access to dash or step cancels like his other cast counterparts. So this is probably the first character that we're covering in the series that does not have access to like step cancels or like dash cancels. The fuck is a dash cancel? Ki blast cancels are definitely going to be your best friend in terms of staying mobile on Trunks, and a little known fact is that you can activate super attacks pretty much immediately after you do backswings on Trunks. So maybe you could do like a backswing big bang attack on a certain Trunks preset that will not be named. I don't know. With that being said, I won't go over Trunks' super attacks in depth in this video because we already covered all of them in his iconic skill analysis. I'll link that video at the end of this one so you guys can see it if you haven't seen it yet, but we'll talk about the recommended presets for getting going in PvP, like as a starting point. First and foremost, one of the skills you should try to find on his presets is going to be Burning Slash. This skill is able to loop for massive damage, and it'll give you the ability, I don't know what the hell's going on right now, the ability to shred entire health bars off opponents the moment you catch them in your combos. It becomes even sadder when you think about it, when you land your stamina break, because you can kind of just keep on doing a loop over and over and they're just losing health like rapidly. Just hold forward while using the Burning Slash to have Trunks move forward a little bit after the Burning Slash like cuts, but don't press the button like super fast because you might end up doing the ender of the Burning Slash. You'll see it in the loops a little bit later in the video if it hasn't played yet. It's really ridiculous, man. It's really ridiculous. This loop is extremely powerful and discourage your enemy from trying to tank your hits, actually. The City of Stuff already did a future Trunks advanced guide on his combos, so if you'd like to see some very, very strong combos and optimized setups, I'll be linking his video at the very end of this one, so you guys can see everything in detail, like fully working in a perfect setting where he's showing you things that you need to see, like straightforward, no BS, you know. Trunks has access to 2 transformations. They're all dependent on the preset you like to use. Pretty much, if you want a frame of reference, the pink-haired character slot has Future Super Saiyan, and the blue-haired one has Super Saiyan 2. Future Super Saiyan seems to give a nice little boost to outgoing damage without buffing your defenses, and it also doesn't have the minuses on stamina recovery that regular Super Saiyan transformations do. The rough damage increases will be displayed on screen if they haven't yet though, so you'll see like the numbers if you really want to see those when they do pop up. This is all, of course, a starting point for you guys to look at. This is by no means a guide on how to play as Trunks. You can decide what works for you. It's all up to your personal preference. Trunks is not a hard character to grasp at all. You can combo into his ultimates fairly easily because he has like the heavy knockdowns, and during stamina breaks, you pretty much become a beast. He's ridiculous, okay? He's ridiculous. And again, if something you wanted me to cover isn't in this video in terms of super attacks, I urge you to check out the Future Trunks iconic skill analysis video where we break down each one of his available supers in depth, and it's in more depth than I'm willing to go for here. You should know though that Burning Strike, if you didn't know, it's the super on his Dragon Ball Super preset. If you hold away while you're activating the skill, Trunks will appear behind his opponent for the kick and hit him in the back of the head. This would be theoretically unblockable if your opponent is trying to guard, and it will also do more damage. So that's the thing, it has a special animation where it looks like Trunks kind of broke the guy's neck too when you do it like that. So try to do that, you know, it's a really neat thing there. If they haven't played yet though, there will be some combos in the Trunks' supers on his recommended presets, and also some beginner combos for you guys to kind of mess with and try your hand at. I don't know. If you're more into mobility, using Shining Slash gives Trunks access to a step cancel as well if it's charged all the way. All sorts of neat things like that. So be sure to check out that skill analysis video to see things like that in more detail, of course. Then I'll be leaving you with any remaining footage in this video and letting you know that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, again, he is going to be the next character that we'll be revisiting as requested in the previous video. The end screen of this video will show you relevant Trunks-based tips or guides, and I'll be seeing you all in the very next video. Be sure to let me know which character you want to see me cover next on the series, and I'll try to do that for you. Take care of yourselves.
Disappear or die!